Welcome, everyone, to No Idea, presented by the Vermont Comedy Club. I am your host, Eric Wright, and tonight, two teams of master improvisers will battle it out for comedic superiority. Yes, get excited, because this is an improv challenge. The competitors will be using suggestions provided earlier in the week by improv fans that only I have seen in a series of games designed to test the sharpest of minds and the quickest of wits. And you, the audience, will vote on who wins. So please be ready in the chat to select your favorite team when prompted. Also, feel free in the chat to have a good time, talk to each other. This is going to be awesome. Here we go. This is a returning feud. We're building something up here. What will happen? You'll have no idea. Let's bring out our contestants. First, as always, the home team, Vermont Comedy Club. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, there they are. Christine, Tim, Dave, John, welcome to No Idea. How are you?
Great. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm Tim, good. I can't hear you at all.
Tim, what's up?
Ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to win at improv, guys.
Tim says he's ready, even though he obviously was not. Just so you guys know, this is a returning team. And last time Vermont Comedy Club did get the win, just barely at the end. What do you think your chances are, having met the team earlier?
Good. I think they're pretty uptight. They're all wearing ties. I think they're a very uptight team. So I think we've got this.
Yeah, we have the home team advantage too, so I'm really not worried at all.
Mhm.
We also
And-
pause. We're having the F-35 fly over for us right now, right before
I
the
can
game.
hear
So
it
it's
too
good.
out of my
Oh,
window.
God.
It's so
With
funny.
the military involved, we're good to go.
And I just, for no reason, want to give a shout out to Drew Carey and the Drew Carey Show in Cleveland as an entity. Really great.
Giving a shout
great
out
town.
to Cleveland, even though we're playing Cincinnati.
Yeah, I know. Great town. Cleveland's a great town. They would never film the Drew Carey Show in
Cleveland
Cincinnati.
is better. I can read that backwards. Well, let's see what this team has to say about it. Let's bring out Improv Cincinnati. Yes. And true to form, they are all wearing ties, very uptight.
Did I say?
Welcome, Improv Cincinnati. How are you feeling tonight?
Professional.
Good.
Good, feeling up to just a minor note here. You said this was a return match. Actually, you played Improv Cincinnati before, but that was a different group of people.
Oh, yes, it was.
Well, actually, Peter, that was some really intense character work. We are the same people.
You're just that good, ladies and gentlemen.
Change the names, different facial expression, different clothes.
I
Same
thought with the tie that would throw them off, but now, yeah, okay.
Very quick, you got to meet the Vermont Comedy Club team members earlier. What do you think your chances are against them?
If Tim's any indication, I think we'll be all right.
That tracks.
That tracks. I've known Tim for many years. That does track. Indeed. We all seem ready to go. You want to play No Idea?
Yeah.
Yay! All right, here we go. Let's see. What we're going to do first is, of course, our toss-up question. Our toss-up question tonight, going first, will be Tim and Katie. Everyone else, please turn your cameras off. Tim and Katie, welcome, welcome. Here we go. The first fight.
Tim.
Now,
Hi, Katie!
the theme of all of our toss-up questions tonight are, of course, inspired by our challengers. So all questions tonight are going to be about Natty Light beer. Everyone's favorite Natty Light. That's what we'll be talking about all night long. Our first question is a fastest finger style question. Contestants, to buzz in, simply yell your name. Whichever voice Zoom allows to come through first will answer. If that person is wrong, your opponent will get to hear the entirety of the question and the answers. This is also multiple choice, so you can wait to hear everything, or if you know the answer, just go right ahead and shout your name. First question in the category of Natty Light beer. Natty Light is, of course, a shortening of Natural Light, a beer introduced by which beer company? A, Coors. B, Anheuser-Busch. C, Miller Brewing Company. D, Switchback.
Tim.
Tim, I heard you say your name first.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Coors.
That is incorrect. Katie, would you like to hear the options again?
Oh no, I got this.
Go for it.
Anheuser-Busch.
That is correct. Congratulations, Katie. You won the first toss-up question of the night. Fantastic. So we get to do a fun fact with you, Katie. Tim, we will see you shortly. All right. First fun fact of the night, Katie. Oh, now this is very interesting. I think scientists might be interested in what you have to say about this. It says here that comedic timing has been genetically passed down to your children.
True, it's true. My evidence of this is when I had my first child. I have 3. You have a bit of time where you have a sweet spot where you can still watch whatever the hell you want because language doesn't matter to children. They can't repeat you. Or scenarios, they don't get stuff. So my husband and I were watching Jurassic World because violence and dinosaurs eating people doesn't matter, except we got to a very tense part of the scene. The dinosaur is out there, the T-Rex chases down someone, and all of a sudden it's like the climax. and then chomp, ate this guy.
Yeah.
And my like 10-month-old immediately was like, bye-bye.
Oh, snap.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking. I have to share this story quickly. This isn't comedic timing, but it has to go with how you can watch whatever you want when there's a young person around because they don't pick it up.
Mhm.
And I was there the moment that my niece picked up what me and her father were watching at the time, which was The Sopranos. And there was a scene where where in The Sopranos he goes, "What the fuck?" and the kid heard it and immediately turned around to both of us and said, "What the fuck?" And we looked at each other like we're in a lot of trouble now with our mom.
I had a radio station on like a Sirius XM or something, and it was like one of the lyrics was like, "Shut the fuck up," and I wasn't quick enough to change. And my then now 5-year-old was like, "Mom, they just said shut the fuck up." And I was like,
Damn.
So that happens.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your fun fact and letting us into a little glimpse of the genetic makeup of your family. We look forward to hearing all the comedic things they say in the future. Let's get all the team members on screen right now, please. Here they all come. They're ready to go. They're like caged tigers. Let's move on to our hot potato game. Tonight, we're going to be playing musical squares. In musical squares, it works a lot like musical chairs. When the music plays, all of our players will begin busting their hottest moves. The only rule is they must keep their hands visible at all times. When the music stops, players must rush to turn their camera off. Inevitably, one person will be caught as the last to leave, and this person will be eliminated. But they do not go silently away in shame. No, they must sing a short song based on a suggestion given this past week as a punishment for their slow reflexes. This will continue until only players from one team are left on the screen. The winning team will get 10 points. All right, dancers, are you ready? Here we go. Let's bust a move. Yeah. Oh, it's Christine, no doubt about it. Christine, I need you to turn your mic on because we're going to need you to sing a quick little song about werewolves. Just a quick little something about werewolves, please.
So I was Team Jacob, so this isn't going to be hard. Ow, ow, ow! You've got my heart, Jacob. You're so handsome, Jacob. Ow, ow, ow!
Fantastic. Now you must disappear forever. Everyone else, come on back. Let's get busted. Come on, let's do those hands. Oh, I don't know everyone's name. That was Peter. Are you wearing a white shirt? Yes, that was Peter. I'm sorry, Peter. That was so close. Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
Some of these are like complete ties or like so close, and this was one of those. So I don't want anyone to get angry. This is whatever flashes remains in my brain. So Peter, if you wouldn't mind, I need you to sing a quick little song about American film sweetheart Sandra Bullock.
Oh, Sandra, Sandra, baby, Sandra, you're like a bullet to my heart.
Amazing. Thank goodness that's over. Let's get playing some music. I think Dave left and came back again.
Yeah, I'm just showing off.
That was pretty impressive, Dave. So that was who was it? Dan? Dan, that was you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was me, I think.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I had a feeling it was coming.
Dan, if you wouldn't mind giving us a little something about lawn grubs.
Lawn grubs.
Lawn grubs.
Okay. Short grubs, I hate you. I love me some long grubs. The longer the better. I shove them in every pocket and they feel good. Long grubs.
Whoa. I could feel that in my soul. Thank you, Dan. Let's go. Whoa, that had to be the tie of all ties. I think I'm going to call it on Dave this time. I'm sorry, Dave.
Hey.
That was so close.
Noted.
Dave, if you wouldn't mind singing a quick little song about the country of Laos.
Laos, I know about you from King of the Hill. And man, those caricatures really don't hold up. You gotta, don't just show your friends the show King of the Hill, because man, that shit's kind of fucked up.
Amazing. Amazing rhyme scheme. Thank you so much, Dave. Let's change up the tune. Here we go. Yeah, let's get a little more ease back into it. Woo! Nice moves. Look at what we got going on here. Like Thursday Night Fever going on. Oh, Jonathan, no doubts. No doubts on that one. Come on back, Jonathan. Oh, you
Man, I accidentally turned on a podcast.
Jonathan, for your punishment, please sing us a little song about earlobes.
You can find them close, you can find them near. They hang like little jewels from your every ear. We call them earlobes now, we called them earlobes then. If you cut them off, they'll grow back again. We love our earlobes so much, we sing about them on improv shows.
Fantastic. Now that's how you sing an earlobe song. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Well, you know what we got to do? We got to boogie.
No.
Oh, that's Tim. I can hear the no right at the end.
Desperation.
Tim, if you wouldn't mind singing us a quick little song about burnt out light bulbs.
When you're low on power and you feel like there's nothing left for you, you can always turn on the light bulb, but it might just go pop, and then the darkness settles around you.
Wow.
Woohoo!
That was very Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Tim. Well, it's only two left. One back on screen. I want to see these hands flying. I want to see some grooving, and I want to see some moving. Let's do it. Oh, Katie, no! I'm sorry, Katie. Katie, what happens when it gets down to the last two is now you must sing a song of praise for your competition, the Vermont Comedy Club team, if you wouldn't mind singing a little song of praise.
Sure. The Vermont Comedy Club is led by Jason Malmoa. He was a worthy opponent, and he leads them with a pitchfork of desire and maple syrup.
Nice. I love the text again. Congratulations, Vermont Comedy Club. That is 10 points to your team. We are now moving on to our second toss-up question between Christine and John. Let's have Christine and John on the screen. Welcome. Here we go. Where is John? Jonathan.
John. I think I win by default.
Oh, interesting wrinkle in the rules. Welcome back. Okay.
He's listening to a podcast, I heard.
Well, he multitasks. They're good over there. What we're going to do now is our next toss-up question. And this is a closest to the right answer wins. So you may take a moment to think about your answer. You don't have to say it right away. In the category of Natty Light, when was Natty Light introduced? I need a month, day, and a year, please. When was it introduced? Jonathan, you have an answer?
January 1st, the year zero, beginning of time, let there be light.
It's a very epic answer. Life did not exist before Natty Light.
I feel a lot better about my chances now. So I'm going to say June. You said month and year, or month, day, and year?
Day and year.
June 30th, 1947.
Okay. Well, you could have said the year 1 plus a day, and you would have won plus one, no problem. Here's what I'm going to do, Sam. If it's okay, I'm going to give. Obviously, you won that, Christine. I'm going to give an extra point to Improv Cincinnati because that was a great improv answer, and I really appreciate it, Jonathan.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So you did your team proud with that one. Christine, we're going to do a fun fact with you. We will see you shortly, Jonathan.
Back up.
Now, Christine, I think this is your fun fact. I wasn't even sure when you wrote it. It simply said you have a new name. Was that your fun fact?
Yeah, that's my fun fact. I have a new name. Yes.
What does that mean?
So I had a change in marital status, and I was changing my name, and I thought, since I'm changing my name anyways, I can change it to anything I want. So I decided to pay homage to my favorite drag queen, and my name is going to be Yolanda now.
Well, how about that? Would you like us to refer to you as Yolanda for the remainder of the show?
Not yet, because it's not official. Like, we have to change the license and the passport, and then it'll be official.
Okay. Well, fantastic. That's awesome. I have nothing to add to that. Well, no. Let me ask you this follow-up question. Well, you already said it's based on your favorite drag queen.
Yes.
Were there other names in the running?
Were there other names in the running? Well, I always wanted to be a princess, but I thought that would be very kind of, snotty to ask people to call me princess. So I thought Yolanda works. Yolanda.
Okay. So Yolanda is your more humble answer.
Yes. Although Yolanda is anything but humble, Yolanda is a rock star. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations on your new name when it comes through.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing your fun fact. Let's have Jonathan back on the screen as we're moving into our next game, Quick Court. In Quick Court, both of our players are in a courtroom. Christine will be the plaintiff because she won the toss-up question. Jonathan, you will be the defendant. I will play the judge. Each player is given a character, a profession, a status, emotion, and a name from audience suggestions. They must hold this character throughout Quick Court. I, the judge, am going to announce the reason the plaintiff is suing the defendant. In Quick Court, each party will be given exactly 1 minute to state their case. Okay, plaintiff, Christine. Your character is Carol Bell. She's a phlebotomist by trade, but I have to say this in capitals. every day is Christmas for her. Okay? Carol Bell, every day is Christmas for you, but you're also a phlebotomist. That is a suggestion from Loretta Grace on Facebook. Thank you so much. Jonathan, you are going to be the defendant in this court case. Your character, this might be the weirdest one we've ever gotten. Your character, Jonathan, is Steg Smith.
Steg Smith?
No, Smith.
Smith.
F-M-I-T-H. It's like Smith, but with an F.
Okay.
Steg Smith. And you are a parasitic fungal being pretending to be a normal human being. Okay? So you're a parasitic fungus pretending to be human. All right. So are both parties ready?
What is that? What am I suing him for?
You are going to be suing Steg because Steg did not share their Netflix password with you. Okay, Carol? All right, here we go. I'm going to disappear briefly, and I'll read out the opening credits for the show.
Should I disappear too?
No, you two stay on screen. You stay on screen the whole time. So if someone is accusing you of something, I want to see your reactions to that. Here we go. And I will turn this off. Okay. Tonight on Quick Court, Carol Bell is suing Steg Smith for the offense of not sharing their Netflix password. Both the litigants have been sworn in and have brought their case to the fastest courtroom in the world, where time is precious and justice waits for no one. All rise for the occasionally honorable Eric Wright. Quick Court is now in session. All right, calm down. Here we go. All right, in the case of Netflix and chill-id relations, we're calling this one Carol Bell. You will be given exactly 1 minute to express the case that you brought before Quick Court. Are you ready to do so?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, your time begins now.
Well, of course, I have to have my Netflix because I need to watch all of the Lifetime Christmas specials. That's my jam. That is my joy. After literally sucking the blood out of people all day as a phlebotomist, I need to have my relaxation time. And the defendant, Mr. Smith, he had shared his password with me so that we could watch Netflix together. But then we had a little bit of a falling out because I can't really have this fungus around my clean instruments because it's going to be a problem. So I asked him to just kind of keep his distance a little bit. And next thing I know, I can't get into my Netflix. I can't watch my Christmas shows. And it's like bringing my entire vibe down. It's not good for the people whose blood I have to suck. Like that's terrible. Like I can't be angry when I'm taking people's blood samples at work. And
your time is up. Your time is up. I will hear no more of this case. Well,
Your Honor.
This is very troubling, Mr. Smith. You will have exactly 1 minute to explain your actions, sir. And go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, judge, first off, I move that the accusation of being a fungus be stricken from the record. I am a fun guy. I will now begin my regular human defense in this human courtroom. I love movies. I love to share. I love humans like myself who like to watch movies about humans. I wanted to give joy. I don't understand why this is a problem. For the record, I'm a fun guy. Fun guy. I did not mess up those television things. That was an algae. That was not me. For the record, the defendant or the plaintiff and I are still in love, but she doesn't want to admit it.
That is enough. That is enough. I've heard enough of you. Thank you very much. Your time is up here, Quick Court. This is very troubling. Very troubling indeed. There's just no legal precedent for it. But it's not even that simple. It's my understanding that Mr. Smith is countersuing Carol Bell because he says that she tried to extract blood at one point in time, but only took away your spores. And those spores are your legal right. What do you, Mr. Smith? Please explain your countersuit.
I believe in a fungus's right to choose. And if someone takes my spores, I don't know where they're going to grow. I don't know what their lives are going to be like. I have lost a future of myself. This is like ripping out my identity. And that is worse than murder. That's why I'm calling for the death penalty.
Is that the end of your case, sir?
This silence is to remind you of what it's like for all the lives that could have been lived, but will not because they've been snuffed out for spite.
You have 15 seconds left on the clock, sir.
Notice how quiet it is. Just a little bit thirsty. That's better. No further
Time is
remarks,
up.
then.
Time is up, Mr. Smith. Well, Carol Bell, you have quite a bit to answer for. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, first of all, Mr.
Smith.
Whatever, he is accusing me of taking his spores. I did no such thing. This man is a mess. He says he's a fun guy. No, he's not. He is literally fungus, and he's a mess. He's a mess. He's like the stuff that grows on your dishes when you leave them in the sink. And he's misplaced his spores because he's such a mess. It was not me that took them. I did not take any spores. What am I going to do with spores? They are going to make more of a problem for my work. I'm not taking any spores. I simply wanted to watch my Christmas shows on the Netflix. I think that if he had just played along, maybe we could still be in love. But you know what? I can do better. So good day, Mr. Smith, and find your own spores. I did not take them. I did not take your spores.
That is enough time. That is enough time. My God. I don't know if I am only in control of the law. I am not in control of your hearts. I do not know what will happen to you two in the future. But you each have 10 seconds for your final arguments. Mr. Smith, you will have 10 seconds to sway the jury on why they should vote in your favor, sir.
Exhibit A, retrieved from the plaintiff or the defendant's home from a syringe, a tiny magnified version of myself. It is one of the spores from when she was ruffling my gills. I mean,
your 10 seconds is up, sir. Your 10 seconds is up. We will hear no more evidence. Carol Bell, you have 10 seconds for your final arguments. Begin.
Ha, I laugh at that. That is ridiculous. I did not take your spores. You are a smarmy fungus who lost them, and you took away my Netflix for no good reason. I'm missing my Christmas. It's your fault.
Very, very good. That is enough. The case is finished.
Finch.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is a very difficult case indeed. So many things involved. Ownership of spores, disappointment at Christmas time, love lost. Ladies and gentlemen, please vote now on who won this case. Was it Carol Bell, the phlebotomist who loves Christmas? Or was it Steg Smith? I think the bailiff showed up. We're fine, bailiff. No trouble. Everyone calm down. Please, right now in the chat.
That fungus away. Take him away.
Please, in the chat, vote for who you believe won the case. Thank you so much. And thank you, litigants. I now declare quick court adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Can I now get Dave and Dan on the screen, please? Welcome back, Dave in Shadows.
Yeah, I don't have a good front light going on here. It's only gonna get worse.
It's only gonna get worse. Okay.
He just needs to distort his voice.
It's Bane. He lives in the shadow. Welcome back, Dave and Dan. We're going to do our next toss-up question while we wait for the votes to come in from Quick Court. And this question is another closest to the right answer wins style question. So you can take a moment and think about your answer. In the category of Natty Light, Natty Light has an awful rating from beeradvocate.com. Oh, there's Dave.
Look at me.
Dave, did you hear the beginning of that?
I did, yeah. I got my phones in.
Okay. Natty Light is also listed as the worst beer in the world by ratebeer.com. However, where does it rank in terms of the best-selling beers in the United States? What place does it have?
Number 1.
Dave goes number 1 right out of the gate. Dan, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 4.
4. Well, I can tell you right now, Dan, you have won. In fact, it is the 5th best-selling beer in the United States. But it's always number 1 in Dave's heart.
I'm gonna go fix that right now. They got it at my bodega. We're gonna pump the numbers real quick.
I don't doubt it a bit. Let's do a fun fact with you, Dan.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Awesome. Dan, it says here, you once fell off of a riser on stage during a performance of Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes, I did. I was the rabbi in Fiddler on the Roof, and I was up on the highest riser, and all the lights went out, and I had to get down from the riser, and I thought that I stepped right. I did not. I stepped wrong, and I just fell onto stage, and it wouldn't have been noticeable because I was wearing all black, except I had a white prayer shawl on. So they just saw this white prayer shawl like billowing down to the stage. And the stage manager was like, Rabbi down, Rabbi down. So I was okay. But yeah, it was a bit of an embarrassing incident.
Thank you very much for sharing that embarrassing incident. I love Fiddler on the Roof.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
Can you give us a little taste? I have to ask.
Let's see. Well, as the rabbi, I had a solo. It was very short, but it was a blessing on your head, mazel tov, mazel tov. There we go.
Fantastic. That's all I needed. Like, yes.
Woohoo!
Came right back. Thank you so much, Dan. Great
problem.
fun fact. We're going now into our next game, Two Dumb Scenes. I need Tim, Dave, Katie, and Dan on the screen. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so Two Dumb Scenes. In this, 2 players from each team will work together to do a short improv scene based on the dumbest suggestions from the fans. Each pair will have its own suggestion and be given 3 minutes to perform. The audience will vote at the end on which dumb scene was the dumbest. 10 points to the winning team. Now, Dan, you won the toss-up question. So Dan and Katie, you will go first. We will see Tim and Dave in just a moment. Goodbye. Here we go. All right, Dan and Katie. Your suggestion is from Savory Herb on Instagram. And the suggestion is... Sometimes our Instagram names get good laughs too. Again, it'll be about 3 minutes. I will look for an edit point around the 3-minute mark. If you go a little over, no problem. But I will eventually pop on screen and try and stop you. Okay. Your suggestion is a feud between 2 living statues over their turf. Okay. 3 minutes whenever you're ready.
Funny seeing you in these parts.
Yeah. How about that?
Wish I could wipe that smug look off your face.
Wish I could polish you. You are a disgrace to this park.
How could you? After all we've been through together.
It was just one night, okay?
It meant something to me.
Well, it didn't mean anything to me.
No. Don't say that.
It felt good, though.
It felt great.
We're moving.
You always move me.
In the right ways?
In the best ways.
I fought in the war.
You look so heroic on your steed.
And you sewed a flag.
The first flag. In honor of you and your service. I wish you could be of service to me again.
The park's empty.
It's almost dusk.
I don't know if I can wait.
We must. What if there are children about?
They'll be educated.
Quite.
We'll give them a different kind of history.
Quite the lesson indeed.
I'll turn my horse away.
Please. It got awkward last time. And I'll put the needles back. For
Wait.
certain.
Keep one out.
I'll tuck it right here.
A guard.
And see. That was super. That was so intense. That was amazing. What was she keeping one needle out for?
You never know.
Whoa. Thank you so much for your dumb scene. That was so crazy. Can we have Tim and Dave out, please? Tim, you look affected from that scene.
Yeah, I don't know how you expect me to perform right now, Eric.
We're horned up.
After witnessing that filth.
Well, you're going to have to. I'm sorry.
That was wonderful. Whew.
Here we go. Tim and Dave, your suggestion is given to us from Michelle Caffel Cintron. I hope I'm saying that right. And it is, I think Michelle is a mom because her suggestion is watching a 7-year-old do tricks. Okay. You have 3 minutes when you're ready.
All right, so this next one, I like to call it like the double toe smacker. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off the couch and I'm gonna smack both of my toes before I come down and hit the floor.
So you've got to put your dad on. I'm trying to threaten the world with nuclear.
No,
destruction.
that's busy right now. I need to show you all of my fun things that I'm doing.
No. Listen, little Billy de Blasio, you got to put Bill de Blasio on. I'm trying to get the state of New York to give me $5 million. No, please.
My dad's walking in the park right now, Central Park, and I'm I just need to show you. I need to do the double toe swammer.
No,
I could do that one. I can also do roll around in my own building. That's where I roll all around the building, and I can do that because my dad is Mayo.
No, what? Wait, which buildings does he let you roll around in?
I'm not supposed to tell anybody this, but we're in the Mayo's mansion, on top of the Empire State Building, and I'm rolling around right now.
He just lets you do this.
Yes, I tried to climb off the edge like I could be a pigeon boy, but he wouldn't let me. My dad's a joke sometimes. I wish I wasn't named after him. That's why I go by Billy de Blasio. That's
very smart. I think that you should maybe, if you want to jump off the building, that should be really up to you.
Oh wow, that's either an incredibly messed up or incredibly progressive position for you to take.
Well, I believe, as the ghostly leader of Hydra or whatever the affiliate is of that you would understand. I'm really,
Hydra?
No, I mean I'm just trying to get you to get. Can you? Where's your dad? Where's your dad? Central Park?
No, he's on a walk. I told you he's on a walk in Central Park with his wife, who is my mom.
Okay, show me the toe thing. What is this?
You want to see the double toe swimmer?
Yeah, show me the double toe swimmer.
Okay, this one. I only get hurt doing this one sometimes. Here it comes. I'm gonna double toe swim. Is that pretty good? Do you want me to join your Hydra team?
At the risk of teaching you how to be a Hydra person, I've just got to say that's a terrible toe slammer. What we do is more like that, and it's. Did you see that?
I did, and it was really impressive. But like, you're older, so you have had time to do it.
No, I'm older, so that means I'm less flexible.
I don't like you anymore. I'm going to hang up the call.
No, please, get your dad.
Insane, fantastic. That was incredibly stupid. Well done. Quick scoring update. The winner of Quick Court was Improv Cincinnati. They now lead it 11 points to 10. What I'm going to ask people to do right now is in the chat, please vote for whose scene was the dumbest. Was it Improv Cincinnati or was it Vermont Comedy Club? Two stupid options to choose from. Where do you go? I don't know. Anyway, fortunately, it's not my problem to have. Please, please vote for your favorite. We're now going into our next toss-up question with John and Peter. There's John. There's Peter. Welcome back. You have waited the longest. Thank you so much for your patience. See, this question is also a closest to the right answer wins. We have three. Usually we don't have three in a row, but what the hell? We're doing it. So you can take a moment to think about your answer. In the category of Natty Light. Natty Light and its other natty products, like Natty Ice and Natty Daddy, are extremely popular with drinking games due to the inexpensive price of a 30-pack. In 2018, Natty Light began selling special release cases with how many beers in them? Normally the max is 30. How much did Natty Light push the limits within one case of beer? Anybody with an answer can answer.
I'll say just because it's Natty Light, we're going to go with 69.
John goes 69. Classic. Peter?
For some reason, I want to say 45.
45, Peter says. Well, John, congratulations. You won that toss-up question. They went further than anyone could imagine. They introduced the 77-pack.
Holy crap.
Yes, they are doing amazing things at the Natty Light Laboratories with case construction. John, we get to do a fun fact with you. Peter, we will see you shortly. Here we go, John. let's do a fun fact.
Oh, geez.
Oh, now, John, you actually gave me 3 fun facts.
I overachieve.
So we're going to do a lightning round of fun facts.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna give one. I just want one quick tidbit. Then I'm gonna give the other. Okay. It says here that you got food poisoning at space camp.
Yep, I did. On the last day, I was doing the whole thing where you had to do the mock mission, and I ended up puking in a bag for most of it. It was a wonderful experience.
Amazing. That's what everyone wants to remember from a
Yeah.
childhood dream of space camp. All right, let's move on to the next fun fact. It says you once ripped your pants jumping to the balcony from the last row. What was going on? Why on earth did you decide to do this? You're not
Well,
Eddie Vedder.
No, I'm not. And honestly, I was on tech crew at the time in high school, and I wasn't any smaller than I am now. So I had to get somewhere fast and decided, screw the stairs. I'm going to jump up, and ripped my pants right down the center, and they fell off me as I was climbing up.
It fell right off. Now, was this during a tech rehearsal or was this during a show?
No, this was during mass because I went to a Catholic school.
During mass.
Mm-hmm.
That added to the stakes. Thank you so much for that. And our final fun fact. It says here you have a tattoo of a bear made of gears on your back.
Yes, I do. It is a clockwork bear, but he actually is just full like gears under his skin. Just
Some
thought
sort
it
of
was fun.
steampunk wildlife thing.
More like it kind of meant something to me about being like the animal that I love the most, but also not fully human, which was kind of cool.
Very cool. Someday I hope to see that tattoo.
I can show it to you. I have to take my whole shirt off, and I don't know if we have time for that right now.
It's not that kind of show, John. Relax. I knew this fun fact was leading somewhere. John was thinking, how can I get my shirt off?
Every show I do, I've got to do it on camera at least once.
I know. You're always up to something. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's see if we have a scoring update. We do. We have a scoring update. So we're going to get completely up to date right now. Vermont Comedy Club won 2 dumb scenes. The score right now is 20-11. And we're going into our final game, which is John and Peter. Come on back on screen. We're doing Celebrity Singing Telegram. Beep, 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 beep. I make my own sound effects. In this game, our 2 performers are interviewing to work for a singing telegram company owned by me. Unfortunately, I can only afford to hire one of them. And I have devised a way, because I'm very smart, to test their singing abilities. Each hopeful will sing a telegram as best they can, given certain information. The info will be on my screen, so they have the ability to reference it. In fact, I'll blow it up for everyone to see. They'll have to be quick on their feet and have a song in their heart and keep their eye on the prize. 10 points to the team whose singer gets the job. Okay, John, you won the toss-up question, so you will get to go first. I'm going to, so we will see you in a moment, Peter. John, I'm going to share with you my screen for this wonderful singing telegram that we have for the great William Shatner. It is sent by Sir Patrick Stewart because Shatner has finally won an Oscar. Okay, it's a big celebration, big deal. Things you need to know about William Shatner are he's a very enterprising actor, right? He believes strongly in hookers' rights. He's very progressive that way. The lines he has had have no price. So those price lines, he doesn't even deal with those price lines. And he can't help incurring his enemy's wrath. Wherever he goes, he's sort of like a Larry David figure that way. Wherever he goes, trouble ensues. John, if you don't mind, I'm going to stop the share now so we can all see your wonderful face as you sing this amazing singing telegram for William Shatner from Sir Patrick Stewart to congratulate him on his Oscar. Take it away, John.
Just wanted to send you such love, Shatty. Needed to tell you you were the best actor, Natty. how you made all those people cry, how you made them want to die. You just had to go on because all you did to win your statue was yell, "Come on!"
Amazing stuff. Amazing. I expected nothing less. Wonderful, wonderful. Shatner, of course, a fantastic person to sing to. But the job is not yours yet, John.
Ah,
I need to see Peter up here and see what he's got. I know Peter has a great reputation for a singer. Can he do a singing telegram?
No.
Well, Peter, let's find out who I need you to sing a telegram for, and we'll see what you got. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen here. There we go. Peter, I need you to give me a singing telegram for the amazing Elon Musk. Okay? And it is sent by Grimes, his girlfriend, Grimes. I'm sure you're up to date on all the news about Elon Musk. Apparently because his extended warranty on his car is about to expire. So this is like a fun way Grimes has come up with to let him know that his warranty is about to expire. Some fun facts about Elon Musk. He always pays his pals for their time, right? Always pays those pals. He likes X-rated films set in space. He's a bit of a freak that way. He likes his coffee to have 1% of 1% milk. And he gets a real charge out of sports cars, this guy. Okay. So, Peter, I'm going to stop the share, but I need what you would give me for a singing telegram for the great Elon Musk, just to let him know that his extended warranty on his car is about to expire. Whenever you're ready, Peter, please.
Elon, baby, it's your girlfriend. I want to tell you about your car. Your warranty's expired. It's pretty soon. Come down from space, 'cause you gotta pay, pal. Elon, I know it's X-rated up in space, but you know, turn the thing off. Come back down to Earth.
Whoa, that really good. Really good. I thought not so fast, Peter. I know how you work. Listen, I'm going to be completely honest with the two of you. I can't decide between you. You're both really good. You both have your own inimitable styles, and it's very interesting. And I'm going to ask you to do something that I know you probably won't like. Could the two of you team up, do a duet on a singing telegram for me? I know neither of you likes to do that. You're both solo guys, but maybe if I see that you're going to go the extra mile and team up, maybe that will convince me to hire one of you. All right, so I'm going to share with you. I have one more singing telegram I'd like you to look at, both of you. It's, of course, for our current president, the great Joe Biden. And this is sent by Jill Biden because his dog Champ knocked up another dog. Crazy. So things you need to know about Joe Biden's dog or about Joe Biden and his dog is being a dog grandpa majorly bites. Joe has had a few vices himself. So, you know, who throws the first stone, right? This happened despite trying to keep Champ on the right track with lots of training. And the other dog's owner, Dell, is aware of the situation. So Dell's aware. All right, guys. Now, can you give me a little taste of what it would be like for a duet? Maybe trade off lines or something. I don't want to tell the artist what to do, but something for Joe Biden in honor of his dog knocking up another dog.
I didn't know if you were gonna pull your guitar out. Sorry.
No, I'll do the if it's okay with you, I'll just do the first line. Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, Joe, your dog. I gotta tell you about him.
Oh, Joe, little champ. He's been biding his time looking around.
He should have been in training. Instead, he got little like off the farm.
Took a little lady down too far now. Gonna do a little more harm.
But Dell is aware. He's
He's
dog
even
with
happy that he's
short hair.
doing it now.
Wow. A deep blues cut for Joe Biden. He's old school. I think he'll dig that. That's really good. Like, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for in my Singing Telegram employees. What's the client going to enjoy? Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful. I'm going to tell you, I'm at a loss. I can't decide. What I need right now is my investors, who I've sent this to, please, in the chat, vote on who I should hire for my Singing Telegram company. I think you're both wonderful, amazing artists. I was lucky to have both of you here. Lower yourselves to even audition for me. Thank you so much.
Do you validate?
I'll get back to you on that. Please don't call us. And now we will go into a final fun fact. Thank you so much. Peter, why don't you stay on screen?
Okay.
Because, Peter, we have not done a fun fact with you.
Nope.
And now is the time to do it.
All right.
While we are tabulating the votes on who won the Singing Telegram. Peter, it says here on my fun fact sheet, you have had no kidney stones since 2019.
Yes.
This is a cause for celebration.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Are you plagued by kidney stones generally?
I had a bunch of them because I was a kidney stone producer, apparently. And then they took some blood tests. They did this, they did that. They knocked them all out. So now I'm free. But what really worked to cure me of it,
What's the secret?
massive amounts of maple syrup.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Just keep as much as I can maple syrup. And here what I'm doing, because is anybody on the Vermont team? Anybody there have kidney stones?
I've had a kidney stone before.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Rod, it's bad. Do you have one now?
No.
Maple syrup. You see, and what I'm also doing is I'm pandering here. Okay. So.
Talk to me after you've had a baby.
I've had a baby.
Well, I want to, as a kidney stone sufferer myself, and we both know it's a horrific pain, and you never know when it's going to go away, unless, of course, you get. Hopefully, doctors can shock it out of you. I've never had it that bad so far yet. Apparently, I need to drink a lot more maple syrup.
Yes, that will do it.
So, just for a disclaimer, you are not a doctor, but you do prescribe maple syrup for kidney stones.
And it has to be Vermont maple syrup.
Yes, none of that other nonsense. Thank you so much for sharing your fun fact, Peter.
There you go.
What we're going to do now is bring everybody on the screen because we're going into our last game of the night. It's Pun Off! Woo! Everybody gets crazy. Let's see. Oh, let's have a scoring update going into Pun Off. Are we ready? Oh, where's the scores? It looks like, if I'm reading this correctly, which I am, it looks like Improv Cincinnati won Singing Telegram. Congratulations, Peter. The score right now is 21-20.
Ooh.
Because I gave that extra point to Jonathan earlier.
Good job, Eric.
This is
So that 1 point might make all the difference. Dave is going through a number of filters. Thank you, Dave.
I like this one.
Okay, so we're now into our final game, Pun Off. In this game, each team will be given the exact same suggestion to come up with as many puns as humanly possible. The pun format tonight has been selected by our visiting team, and they have chosen, waiter, there's a fly in my soup, or a blank in my soup. Can I get a suggestion of a workplace item? Anything. Somebody yell out something. You guys.
Oh, us.
Computer.
Computer. Okay. Waiter, there's a computer in my soup. Very sorry, sir. That must really bite. B-Y-T-E. Thank you so much. That's just how
Nice.
puns are done. It's that easy. I came up with that on top of my head. They're gonna do those types of puns, only better, because they're professionals. So what I'm going to say this for everybody. Tonight, when you do your puns, you need to say the whole setup. And we will say the setup is this. Waiter, there is a blank in my soup. And then whatever pun you say after that. But each time you have to say that beginning part so it's fair for both teams. Okay? So, now because Improv Cincinnati is ahead by 1 point, they get to go second. So we're going to say goodbye to Improv Cincinnati. They will be sent to a breakout room where they will not be able to see or hear what is going on. Goodbye, Improv Cincinnati. Have a good time. Chit chat. There we go. Okay, Vermont Comedy Club. Here we go. This is the pressure's on. This is it. Come on.
Sorry, guys, didn't hold up
I'm
my end.
hyped.
Okay.
What's going to happen now is I am going to give your team your suggestion. Remember, you have to say the full setup each time. As soon as I give you your suggestion, I will hit play on my timer. As a team, say as many puns as humanly possible in 1 minute. When that 1 minute is up, that is it. If you are in the middle of saying a pun when that 1 minute hits, it will not count. Okay? All right, here we go. Vermont Comedy Club. Your suggestion, given to us by, again, Michelle Caffel Cintron from Facebook. In the style of, this almost makes no sense because it's in the style of, waiter, there's a blank in my soup. In the style of that, your suggestion is macaroni and cheese.
Wait, macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, well, isn't that crafty?
Waiter, there's some mac and cheese in my soup. Well, maybe you should just sit and noodle on it for a bit.
Waiter, there's this mac and cheese in my soup. It smells like a wok.
Waiter, there's mac and cheese in my soup. Oh, I'm so sorry, Annie.
Waiter, there's mac and cheese in my soup. I'm sorry that it's so breadcrumby for you. But
Waiter, there's some mac and cheese in my soup. Oh, would you like me to add bacon or lobster to that, perhaps?
waiter, there's mac and cheese in my soup. Hey, would you quit elbowing in on my turf here?
Waiter, there's I was about to elbow too. Waiter, there's mac and cheese in my soup. Why does it look like SpongeBob, baby?
Doesn't matter, Dave. That one didn't count. I'm very sorry.
Perfect.
Shit.
To clarify the type of, well, I won't even say it, but there are two sorts of wops, and I was referring to one that is less offensive.
Okay. Very
Marginally.
Good. Thank you for that clarification. As a team, you got 7 puns in 1 minute.
All
Not
right.
bad. I'm going to ask you now to turn your cameras off.
Yeah.
We're going to invite Improv Cincinnati back on the screen. We'll hit play on my countdown clock. and that will tick up to 1 minute. Only fully uttered suggestions count. So if you are in the middle of saying something when that 1 minute hits, it will not count. Also, you do, again, need to say the full setup. Waiter, there is a blank in my soup. Okay? Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, sure.
Okay, very good. Your suggestion is, in the style of waiter, there is a blank in my soup, macaroni and cheese.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. It looks like it's a craft day.
Waiter, there's macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me noodle on it.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Ooh, that's not good.
Wait, there's macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, that's from the kids' menu.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, put your elbow on it.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Tell it to go away. Just microwave to it.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, it's a Munster soup.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, spaghetti, let me get it.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh no, it's pasta opening time. This restaurant should be closed.
Waiter, there's a macaroni and cheese in my soup. Oh, that soup belongs to al dente.
And time. Very good. Very good. Let's have both teams back on the screen. Excellent work, Improv Cincinnati. You need to know that you came up with 10 puns in 1 minute. You won the first round of Pun Off, but the game is not over. We are now going into what we call the final pun. So, in the final pun, we will now give both of our teams a brand new suggestion. We'll send both of them into breakout rooms for 1 minute, and when they come back, one person from each team will deliver that team's one best pun. So remember to pick the teammate who will deliver the pun, as it may come down to who sells it best. Okay? We are still sticking with the same format. Waiter, there is a blank in my soup. Okay. Now, since Improv Cincinnati won the first section of Pun Off, they get the choice. Would you like to go first or second in the final pun?
Second. I'm seeing second. Yeah.
Looks like they're agreed on second. Okay.
Oh, definitely.
So we're now going to send both teams away to your separate breakout rooms. That minute goes by very quickly. So find a good one and have fun.
Suggestion?
It's still macaroni and cheese?
Oh.
No. We're going to get a brand new suggestion before you leave.
Oh.
Okay, your brand new suggestion in the style of Waiter, there is a blank in my soup is given to us from Madeline Bien. Why did I mess up her name? On Facebook, your suggestion is junk mail. Junk mail. We'll see you soon. Have a good time. Here we go. And they're disappearing quickly. There they are. Excellent. While our teams are away, I'd like to thank everyone for watching with much appreciation to our live audience and everyone who took the time to give suggestions. No Idea is a presentation of the Vermont Comedy Club. Please check out all the wonderful programs they have to offer online, such as improv and stand-up classes, corporate training, comedy performances available for special events, and lots of various online shows like this one that you're watching right now. You can find them at vtcomedy.com. We also we also ask that if you are able to, please consider donating at Vermont Comedy Club on Venmo. Big thanks to Improv Cincinnati. They have been wonderful tonight. And of course, we always give thanks to our producer, the great Sam, who's behind the scenes making the show work. Thank you, Sam. And thanks everyone for watching tonight. It's now time to bring people back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Their minute is about up. Let's see what they've come up with. Oh, we see some giggles. We've got a couple good ones, I think. Okay. Now, Improv Cincinnati has chosen to go second. That means Vermont Comedy Club, we're going first. Who on your team is delivering your final pun?
I think John is.
Oh,
Okay.
John, is that okay? Is it okay?
That's fine. Yeah, if that's what we want.
Okay,
that's what
John.
I want.
John, in the style of waiter, there is a blank in my soup. What is your final pun?
Waiter, there's junk mail in my soup. Yeah, you ordered the spam.
Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, Improv Cincinnati, who on your team is delivering your final pun? Looks like Jonathan.
Battle of the Johns.
Hold on. Don't, I know you're. I do the setup. I have a job here. Jonathan, in the style of waiter, there's a blank in my soup. What is your final pun?
Waiter, waiter, there's a junk mail in my soup. Well, it's for your digestion. Open the little floating envelope and it has scrotums.
Yeah, totally wild. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your two final puns. Please vote on which one you enjoyed the most. Was it Improv Cincinnati? Was it Vermont Comedy Club? I don't know. Please in the chat, vote now. Well, we've made it to the end of the show. It is now time, while we are tabulating away in our back rooms, we have people tabulating on calculators. We have some time for some plugs. Who here has something they would love to tell everyone about?
I have a plug.
Yes, Katie.
I have recently dropped a podcast. It is not about comedy. It is called 6 Degrees of Segregation. It is about race in America, and I interview people starting with my husband, who is a Black man, and I'm hopefully going to work my way out 6 degrees during the course of this podcast. But it's available on Spotify, Apple, all the places. So the trailer is out now, and full episodes drop starting next week.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much. What's the name of that podcast one more time?
6 Degrees of Segregation.
6 Degrees of Fantastic. Anyone else have anything they'd like to plug?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I have some stuff I can plug. Well, first, let's do this. I believe, Tim, you have this to plug. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Very
Sure.
nice.
There's an open mic I do every other Sunday. You can message me or Maisie Laud or Maggie Lenz on any kind of social media if you want to sign up. There's one this Sunday, 7 p.m., 4-minute times. It's the idea of it is that we're on the final stretch towards live comedy again. So if you're trying to get your wheels unsqueaky, then come and join us and do that.
Unsqueak them wheels.
Unsqueak them wheels.
I have, if anyone wants, just Google Dave Anderson McSweeney's or Points in Case. I got a bunch of humor bullshit that I write, and if anyone wants to check it out or share it, go look, go take a gander.
Where can they find it again, Dave?
Just Google like Dave Anderson's McSweeney's. That's mostly where I write.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Quick plug for our producer, Sam. And also John in a similar way. Here we go. See that? There we go.
It's just the top.
Just
Did I get
There's
the wrong
coordinates.
Nice.
thing? Did I share the wrong thing?
No, it was the right thing. It got cut off.
Okay.
That is the logo for Improvised Weapons, the podcast that Sam produces and also DMs, and I'm also a part of, where it's a bunch of improv comedians playing D&D. There it is.
There it
Nice.
is.
Whoa.
There you go.
And
I can do things.
And also the final stretch of episodes from our last campaign are coming out soon because we're going to be wrapping up some really interesting storylines. So don't miss them. That you can find on any podcast platform, I think. And my other plug is I was on the Session Zero podcast, the D&D conversation with Lincoln Hayes, where we had a really awesome chat about LGBTQ community players and how D&D works into their lives. So that's also available through their Instagram and YouTube, it's a really great conversation.
That's awesome.
And also for anybody in Cincinnati, Improv Cincinnati is alive and well. They are starting up classes. They're starting up in-person classes. So check their website, Improv Cincinnati. I'm not sure what we're doing on shows. I think we usually have something taped, but check them out. They are doing classes again, so get into that.
Mask up and class up.
I can flash that.
I almost forgot to mention also, Tim had a message on his forehead that reminded me. Check out New Hampshire's new zoo. It's called Vermont.
Oh!
Wow.
All right.
We can feed ourselves up here. We don't need to be fed.
Eric, did I see that VCC is going to do some comedy in the City Hall Park?
I believe so, but they haven't told me about.
May not be announced yet.
Yeah, they don't let me in on the important meetings.
Check out their Facebook page.
Yes, check out Vermont Comedy Club's Facebook page. They're actually up to a lot of stuff. They're starting to roll out and finally get going. So I do know they have a lot of things in the works. Thank you very much, Christine. Okay, everybody. Sam, do we have a winner tonight?
Eric, we indeed do have a winner for today's edition of No Idea. Can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of the final pun and therefore the contest tonight was Vermont Comedy Club, making the final score 70-21.
Oh my God. Amazing.
We're number 2. We did it.
I would have been really mad if that one point Eric was what did us in.
Thank you both so much. Thank you, Improv Cincinnati. Thank you so much for my comedy club for being on the show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate it. Yeah, this has been so much fun. Thank you, producer Sam, and we will see you all again next time. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Hey.